my dioks on there.
Diok. Oh, mine got big too. My diok got big finally. You guys, my diok got big.
We'll have to take like a video
so
of that
nice.
to show people.
It's nice to have a big diok once in a while.
All right, let's get it out. Because we could.
Well, hey guys, this is what you got. You're getting a little different dose of Jimmy and April here, obviously. Welcome to our garage. This is
we've started.
Yeah, this is where we've our sanctuary, our beat laboratory, as Dale would say.
My science lab.
For sure. So
That sounds bad.
we used to have our dungeon, our sex dungeon.
That was something else, but we used to have a different dungeon.
Well, I'm saying this is our sex dungeon.
Yes.
It's where we do sex. No, we don't.
Yeah.
We've never done sex out here before. Anyway, so as you know, we are the hosts of the Be Fucking Awesome Show, or the BFA Project, or whatever the hell we ended up calling it.
That's at the end. That
The
was
BFA Project BFA.
You know, things start out and things change and they get better.
They do. And
So-
it's not saying that we're not going to still do the BFA show, because we will still do episodes of it. We still love it. We just figured out that, eventually we got pretty boring.
Yeah,
Like,
and
our lives got boring.
It's very therapeutic for us, even if we have a boring life. But then we just realize, like, that for you guys, you're probably like, all right,
You just hear the same shit
cool.
day after day, week
Like-
after week.
we're okay.
So we're still going to do it. It'll probably be, every couple weeks or a month or something like that.
We'll figure that out.
But we'll come out with it. It's going to be great, when we do. But the one thing that we both agree on that we do enjoy is the fact that April's batshit crazy. And
Yes,
also,
for reasons.
we also enjoy like crime and all that shit. So we're gonna start our own crime podcast.
Yeah, crime and all things.
All things
All
for sure.
things-
Well, that's where the batshit crazy stuff comes in
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
So the crime stuff,
I'm
like
batshit crazy because of crime.
my problem is, we were talking not too long ago, and I was getting legit upset at these crime podcasts that I listen to, or that we've listened to, where I'm just like, tell me what's happening with this, because you get too much where people are like, and then I'm not even going to say what he did to her. You can Google it if you want to see that. And I'm like, no, fucking tell me. I'm listening to your podcast.
time.
Tell me what he did to her.
Every time. And
or
I know.
tell me what she did to him, because equality, right?
Yes.
So I was like, why don't we start a show where we talk about these things, but we get into the just dark shit and don't
Details.
censor stuff.
Yeah.
Because
I already can't censor myself. Like, it's impossible. It is so hard for me just to be like, like, I'm going to be dropping F-bombs. Like, I want to be telling these stories. And so
yeah. Well, I
That's
mean, we
part
have
of it
to
too.
we have to
No,
we have to
yeah.
be cool with the F-bombs if
Yes.
YouTube wants to keep us up and stuff.
But
Sometimes we can say them sometimes. I also can bleep them out. Whatever.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. We don't have to like censor ourselves, but like
No.
for the stories, it's like people are always like they literally go off on these stories, and you're getting way into it, and I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to see like how badly that person's body was dismembered. And then they're like, and then he took a knife, and you know what? No, I'm not even going to put that image in your head. And you're like, why the fuck not? That's what I want.
yeah.
I
Every
want
time.
that image in my
Every
goddamn
time.
head.
It's like when you do find the YouTube video or the Reddit videos or whatever of like real documentaries or real photos and stuff, and you're like, that's also
what I want.
What I want.
I want to hear about it.
I get we live in a world where that can't be just out there, in
people
mainstream.
are sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get
and
it.
that's fine. That's
I
fine.
get
But
it.
we're not, and we're not like on a other level of kind of being.
Well, we're definitely not, and I feel
Yeah.
like the people, you good people that are going to listen to this podcast,
Are gonna fucking love it.
you're going to just
And-
be all like, yes, this is what I've craved with my true crime.
Yeah, because I
Like,
know there
wanted-
are so many of you out
I
there.
wanted to know how large, what's his name, Ted Bundy's penis was, because we're going to tell that shit.
Yeah, if we can find
If
it.
we can find out the info, it's going in there.
I'm like, I don't know if I've ever really. Man, that's just opened my mind to so many other ideas.
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna have to have an episode about Killer
just
penises, I guess, huh?
Yeah, just penises.
Just penises.
Only.
Just penises.
Yeah, just
Well,
talking about
'cause,
killer
like
dicks.
Bigfoot's penis.
Killer dicks, Bigfoot dicks.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Loch
So
Ness monster dicks.
stick around for that, you guys.
Did you know that the Loch Ness monster, they're saying now that it is like a whale's dick? Like that he's like swimming on his back and it's just up and out. Look up a picture of a whale's dick.
Yes, but I'm doing that face because I'm like, the shit that comes out of my mouth where he's like, oh, come on. That's also why we're doing this podcast.
But that's because...
Because now you're trying to tell me the Loch Ness Monster is just a whale's penis?
That's what people are saying. I'm not saying that.
But this is what I do to him, and he goes...
The only reason I give you that look... So today, this morning, we're watching our favorite show to watch together, Vanderpump Rules, because it's such a good show.
It makes me feel so good about myself watching that.
A commercial came on about Twix, and it was like, you can choose the left one or the right one. They're both delicious. And she's like, this is political.
This is about
politics. And
there's
I'm like,
an underlying marketing media part of it.
See, batshit crazy. This is why we're going to do it. So there's going to be the true crime element where we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about? The nitty gritty.
Yeah, nitty gritty of like just the mwah, mwah.
And that nitty gritty name
crime
comes back sooner or later. So pay attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, that. And then we're going to do like conspiracy theories. April's going to contact her CIA informants or whatever the fuck she gets them from on TikTok to tell us about all these cool stories.
CIA.gov. It's a website.
It's ran by TikTok people. You know that.
It is not. Listen, I can't wait.
What was the other one? You're like, I'm going to blow your mind about Mountain Dew. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Because, we talked about Twix and the whole underlying, and I'm like, just wait till you get into Mountain Dew.
It makes 0 sense. There's 0 sense made of that shit.
Oh, but I can't wait because that gets me excited. There might be some people out there that are like you that in the long run are like...
millions of people out there like you.
Yes, but there's going to be people that might be like, you know what? I might have to do my own little something, something. You never know what they might find.
I will. I'm going to go buy a shit ton of Twix, and I'm going to eat all of them, and then I'll let you know if I feel differently politically or not.
That's not the point. Listen, I can't wait. So, yeah,
I'll be like, this Twix is about as big as one of the former president's dicks. Yep. Barack Obama.
So much dick talk already. That's about right.
So it goes.
Because that'll be in there as well.
So it goes.
Obviously.
Well, we can't not talk about dicks. You know what I mean? And I mean, if you're talking about serial killers, oftentimes they're also, sexual things that happen with that.
Yeah. Predators.
We'll always have trigger warnings and all that stuff in our thing. So if anybody watching or listening, because we're going to record all this too, like video record. It's going to be just like this. We're going to talk about the stories and stuff. And if you're ever watching, I'm going to put up the pictures. I'm going to put up freaking everything. I'm going to put stuff up. Like, it's going to be on there. Do as much as we
can
for visual. It's going to be great. But for audio, I want you guys to be in the story. I want you guys to be there. Mm-hmm. I want you guys to be having fun with it.
And I mean, we like that too. We've always said that too. It's like we listen to podcasts or we listen to some people, but it's like when you can watch their YouTube podcast, or I guess it would be a YouTube show with their podcast.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. We're like, because then you can kind of put a face.
A face with a name. A face with a voice.
That's why it fucks me up.
Yeah. Well, I'm finally putting a face with a name. Yeah, it's going to be...
But yes.
It's going to be good. We're going to have fun. Like, that's all it is. It's basically going to be the BFA show, just a lot gruesomer.
Yes. But we will have, it's like an extension.
Because
it's going to have its own thing.
April and I have completely different mindsets on virtually everything. Like, we shouldn't be together as a couple, 100%.
Well, it's like the whole opposite. I mean, maybe they're right. Opposites attract.
Opposites obviously attract.
We are in the dictionary.
The traffic lights are out today on one of the things, and she's like, government, this is what's happening.
I did not.
This is what's happening. They are finally opening up the C4-2296 documents, and all these lights are going to be out within the next 2 hours. You just wait and see. You just wait and see.
I can't wait.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I can't wait to see either. That's all unfolds. And yeah, we're just going to do it. We're fucking doing it. So
yeah, no,
I'm excited.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. The first story that we're doing is like, this will drop soon, just as an intro to everything.
Yeah.
And it'll just be pimped on like Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff.
General social.
But the first actual episode, because we're going to do it right. Like I said, it's going to be all video recorded. We're it'll be looking really good, and we'll have, pop-ups of pictures and all that stuff, and video clips from different documentaries and shit that we watch and all that
bullet
stuff.
Points, so I stay on track.
Yeah. I'll have a little dog whistle back. Stop. Sit down. Isn't that what they say? Isn't that what Caesar says? Anyway.
I was like, Caesar's palace? Caesar?
He didn't really live there. But yeah, so we'll have all that, but the first actual episode will be like probably early March by the time we get it all really good and done,
dialed in.
And then there'll be just weekly after that. And we're planning some really cool, fun stuff for, extra episodes. Eventually, I'm sure there'll be like a Patreon or an OnlyFans or something that people can go to and watch, where it's going to be even more of the nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty.
So when you're watching this on whatever platform you're watching this, make sure you keep the what would you call it? The nitty gritty, not so pretty.
There podcast. It is. We dropped it. I know. I was going to say the not so pretty after this, but I'm like, are we doing it yet?
Oh.
Are we doing it yet?
Oh, we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3.
Nitty.
No. I'll say nitty gritty and you say. Okay. So when you're watching this on all the socials, I'll cut that other stuff out. And when you're watching it and you'll see the name on it, just remember the nitty gritty.
Not so pretty.
Experience. Ooh, we should add that.
I mean, sometimes it just depends on how much you need to type in.
The nitty gritty, not so pretty experience with 3 N's. Experience. XXX. So it makes it look like we're porn too.
Like that sex cult. That has the numerology. Anyways, we'll get into that.
Yeah, I know we're going to go into all of it. So
I'm so excited. But
yeah, it's definitely going to be a little adventure, but it'll be fun. And we'll just continue. Like, I want you guys to like vomit after some of these stories. I want you to like be driving and be like, I got to pull over and either take a shit or vomit or something, that my stomach is upset from hearing these guys talk about this stuff.
And I want you to listen to these and go, that's right. That bitch had her arms cut off and she still escaped. Like, something.
Yeah, that stuff's cool.
Yeah. Or like, I'm just get obsessed with it. It doesn't gross me out. So I'm going to have some of y'all behind me too.
No,
but we want it all around.
We want all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even the super obsessed people, I want them to be like, whew, that was rough.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That was
like
rough.
If we can make super obsessed people like go, oh shit.
Because the other podcasts, not that the other podcasts suck or anything. They're just not. Like, I just don't, I can't get into them anymore where they're like just reading off of a piece of paper. They're like, did you know that so-and-so did this? And then the other person's like, tell me what he did. And they're like, he did this. Oh, wow, that's so crazy how they did that. It's
and some people have ties and they're doing all kinds of other things. Like, we're here just freeballing this, doing it. Like, some people maybe have to do episodes a certain way. I don't know what they,
No, I
so
get
definitely
it.
not knocking on any of them, because some of them, but for the most part, it's like we don't find any that we're like, it's just more conversations and still telling you the story and telling you the details, the nitty gritty, and also still having us like our natural normal.
Yeah, because we don't agree on much, which is nice, because we're just going to argue about this shit.
Different perspectives, different opinions.
Like, guaranteed there's going to be episodes that could be done in an hour, and they're going to last like 6 parts over the course of a full month, because we're just going to get into shit. But that's what I want. I want details. I want to like go into shit. I want to discuss it. I want to think about it. I want it to be just like a story every time. I don't want it to be this quick, like, I didn't have time to get to everything, because we want to get to everything. So
Bam. Yeah. And when he was like, oh, we could also do like other stuff, I was like, shut the fuck up. What?
Yeah.
You want to talk about other things too that like I'm obsessed with besides true crime?
That's what a true relationship's all about. Like,
you love me so much.
Unfortunately, have to listen to you sometimes. Huh?
It'll be awesome.
It's going to be great.
All right.
And we will eat Twix.
Yeah. Yes.
We will be eating a lot of Twix in research for the Twix debacle of 2024.
I'm super excited.
I can see like a better like conspiracy against like Twizzlers or something.
It's not like it's just Twix itself. And like I said, we'll talk about that. It's just a general marketing media thing.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So it just comes out in pretty much everything that's part of that world. Part of the marketing. We want to feed you what we want to feed you, and we want you to take in what we want you to take in.
Chocolate and chewy fucking caramel. That's what they want to feed us.
I know. It's also not good for... So listen, it's a whole thing, okay? It's a whole thing.
What do you think about Twix ice cream?
It's fucking delicious.
I know.
A Twix ice cream bar is the best.
Yeah, but I mean,
but it's just
Twix
one.
In ice cream. Like, what's that conspiracy? They're trying to freeze us out of something? Like, they're trying to, like, ice us out and just be like...
It's probably
no more.
more the sugar intake, not the cold.
Sugar's delicious.
Not the coldness, but yeah, maybe.
Sugar's delicious.
Maybe they're trying to freeze your soul from the inside out, so then you just will do whatever.
Hey, I'm just trying to get on your wavelength. I'm just trying to...
I will get them on my wavelength.
I'm
Now
just
we're
trying
already
to
starting.
figure this out.
Yeah. Okay.
10 episodes in.
Now.
10 episodes in, we'll be wearing fucking tinfoil hats and, like, I don't know.
I hope I get you there. Man, I'm so excited. Okay. All right. We need to...
Anyway.
We're going to get into it already, so...
It's going to be great.
Stay tuned.
Love you. Bye.
Peace.